Hello, Just Too Good here, and today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Ninjago Legacy Summer 2020 Stormfighter Battle Set. This is a 4+ set with 3 minifigures, 165 pieces, and retails for $30 in the United States. I wouldn't call any of the minifigures in this set rare, but Lasha is probably the most interesting. This design also comes in some of the other Legacy sets, so it's nothing rare. It actually came in like 5 other sets, I think. But still, I like the printing and everything with this figure. I like this piece at the top of the head. Now this doesn't have an alternate facial expression, and you can see his little weapon to the right there. Legacy Kai appears in the set, who's very common in the Legacy sets. This design I still like though, with that new head wrap that they made for the Legacy sets. You can remove that to get a look at his face printing underneath, which is the same one since the LEGO Ninjago movie sets. Yeah, I'm still tired of those. And then at the alternate facial expression, he looks quite angry there. He also has this chain weapon as an accessory. This is technically not a nunchuck, right? The J minifigure is also pretty common throughout the Legacy sets, though I think he only comes in about the same number of sets as Lasha, so that's something to note. Either way, this design does have some printing at the back. We have an alternate facial expression straight from the Ninjago movie, and that face print at the front with that head wrap removed looks quite determined. But either way, there's 3 separate main builds. I guess there's also these separate flames, but we'll take a look at the Stormfighter first. The build for the Stormfighter actually isn't too bad. Usually Junior's vehicles will be a lot more blocky and simple, but this has some cool designs, whether it be the printing towards the back or these little turbines that are printed at the back. Wings as well, or just the overall shape where it doesn't look too blocky. It looks like it could fit in the world of Ninjago, albeit a bit simpler than some of the other vehicles. This design does have a little cockpit which you could open up. You could have a minifigure sitting inside there pretty snug. Also, there's a print on that double cheese slope. I like the blades at the side, and as I said, the printing at the back is really cool, and those are exclusive prints to the set. Oh, I almost forgot, but underneath that windscreen and this panel right here, there's 2 secret sides. There's this sanctuary that holds the dragon sword in the middle. This design is rather simple, but there's some cool pieces, whether it be these printed panels that aren't exclusive but don't appear in too many sets. This 3-door frame piece that's prevalent in a lot of Junior stuff, but I'm not sure in that red coloring. Also, this door frame in red is kind of hard to get too. We have a crate at the side here, but there's nothing inside there. Also a print with this 2x2 towel at the front. You can easily remove these little flag parts, as well as they're on 2x2 jumpers, as well as this little dragon sword holder on a 2x2 jumper. And then there's a small little jail at the back. Nothing too much inside there. There's about enough room to fit maybe 2 minifigures. That's it for the playset build of the set. Now let's move on to the final vehicle. Lasha's vehicle is the last one for the set. This design has a print at the front, which I believe is exclusive to the set. Also, we have the new missile launcher system, which was introduced in the summer sets, if I'm not mistaken. You just push down on this part and it shoots the missile pretty far. That could actually hurt somebody. That's why they say don't shoot in the comics, or sorry, the instructions. We also have this adjustable tail, which is clipped on at 2 sections, so you can get some movement there. Another instance of that double cheese slope control panel print. You can fit 1 minifigure sitting down here. The vehicle itself also has a little bit of raking just with how the wheels are positioned. But that's it for the builds of this set. Let's take a look at the packaging and on the final verdict. Appropriate for the price, we have that $30 box size, which at the back shows some different shots of the set. And there's 3 instructions, and only one I think has advertisements, which is this one. You can see they're just advertising 2 sets from earlier in this year. So overall, I think this is one of the Junior sets that doesn't transcend too much to the adult audience. This design really appeals to the younger crowd, to have a little play set and some vehicles to play around with, some iconic characters as well. But there's nothing too rare in terms of the pieces, aside from a few exclusive prints that are very tied to the vehicles of this set. I do like some of the pieces they use with that sanctuary over there, which is definitely the best build here. It looks pretty okay from the front, but it's still very simple because this is a 4+ set. I actually think the Stormfighter looks better than I expected to, where that looks pretty fine. It's just that Lasha vehicle that does look very Juniors-like. I do wish this was cheaper than $30, but it's just what I would expect with the pricing when I would look at this. With all things considered, I'd end up rating this set a C. It just doesn't have too much to draw in that adult crowd. I think kids will dig it, but even then, they would find better value in another set. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.